Now when deciding how much gravel to put in your aquarium, if you have a fish only aquarium, I want to have a nice fine layer of gravel. I like sort of a 1 to 3 mil gravel size, and I like it to be quite fine so I'm not getting too much waste caught in the gravel. Assuming that's the tank and this is representing the amount of gravel in the tank, it's very easy to gravel clean, it's very easy to keep clean. I won't have so little that I can't keep the bottom of the tank covered. I hate bare bottom tanks. I think they look very clinical and gross. Lots of people with reef tanks, stingray tanks and various things will go for a bare bottom tank. I'm very anti bare bottom tanks. I think that the animals are happier with substrate, and I think it looks heaps better with substrate. The other option you've got is if you're going to go for a planted aquarium, then I want a nice thick gravel bed, like sort of a 4-inch layer, and that gives plenty of room for the plant roots. And when I'm gravel cleaning, I won't gravel clean anywhere around the base of a plant because I won't want to damage the roots when I'm pushing in my gravel cleaner. So if I'm going to go for a good cover, some foreground plants, some medium plants, some tall plants, assuming that's the front of the tank, then I'll layer my plants and I'll go for a nice thick layer of gravel. Often fertilizer based gravels contain iron and all the rest of it. If I am not got a fish only tank, because I'm going to put some plants in it but I don't want it to be an actual full-on plant tank, the other thing I'll do, and assuming I don't have fish that are going to dig the hell out of the gravel and rearrange it all anyway, then what I'll do is at the back of the tank I'll have the gravel quite thick, and then I'll move it forward to a thin layer at the front. What that does is allow me to have my plants towards the back of the tank. The plants can still have quite a good root system, and then I'm still able to gravel clean the front of the aquarium. The other thing you find with the sloped gravel beds in general is you'll find that if you're using like a 1 to 3 mil gravel, a lot of the actual physical waste will tend to fall towards the front, so you'll end up seeing a little bit of detritus building up at the front, which is obviously very easy to gravel clean or remove from the aquarium. So basically there's 3 different options that you can have as far as thickness of gravel. Fine layer if you don't want plants, thick layer if you want a full cover of plants, and then bunched up towards the back or bunched up towards the plants. The other thing that I see people do too that can look quite nice is you can sort of bunch it up towards the left and bunch it up towards the right. Now if you've got digging fish, this is not going to be a reality because the fish are going to move it all around anyway. So the other thing you can do is use planter boxes. So what you can do with a planter box, especially glass planter boxes, can look quite good. Then you can put the gravel in the planter box, and then the gravel can come out of the planter box. We have quite a few planter box for sale here that look quite good, and they are quite functional.